Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. At different parts of India, everyone is celebrating a New Year. So, Happy New Year. LIC AUM is 44 lakh shares. 44 lakh crores is what their CEO, new CEO has said. Karnataka government approves 968 million investment for Foxconn unit. Mahindra is in advanced talks with global investors to raise 1.3 billion by selling shares in its EV electric vehicle unit. Currently, EV business is valued at 9.1 billion. If this deal goes through, it is very positive for Mahindra and Mahindra, which is a holding company. There is one data which says that 21.70 lakh electric vehicles have been registered in India, out of which majority of the registration has happened in UP, which has about 4,65,000. India First Life Insurance, which is 65% owned by Bank of Baroda, has got market regulator approval for IPO. This is very positive for Bank of Baroda. SBI Cards has declared a dividend of 25%, a dividend of 2.5 rupees. Granules Consumer Health concludes FDA audit with zero observation. The audit took place from 15th March to 20th March 2023. It was in their unit in USA. Thomas Cook SOTC travel partner has partnered with LTI Mindtree to launch Green Carpet, a global platform enterprises. Larsen & Toubro wins a major contract for its hydrocarbon business. It is a multiple offshore package from overseas client. So normally they don't give the value, but they indicate the range. The range is 5,000 to 7,000 crores. IDFC and IDFC First, I think very soon the merger would happen. Blue Star forays into railway electrification. They win 4 orders worth 475 crores from Western Railway, which is very interesting also. The central government is likely to take action on Hero Electric and Okinawa for allegedly misappropriating subsidies under FAME scheme. If you recollect, a few weeks back, many companies were had a raid due to this FAME, this thing. Even TVS and Ola had this raid. But now, whatever media is speculating, it is only these two companies where there is a manipulation. So this is slightly negative for these holding companies here. No, and this is very interesting news. Apple Inc. is seeking changes in India's labor laws. So they want flexible labor laws, and labor laws has to be from the state government side. So as a part of its efforts to expand local production, and regional governments are yielding to its request. And the very important thing is Tamil Nadu is considering passing new rules that will make factory shifts more flexible. So this is where the competition is coming. So if you want to generate more jobs, you need to have better labor laws, which is not there in many states of India. And if Tamil Nadu does this, I think many states will follow. And having flexible time frame will be important to become a global factory, which China has already. Kirloskar Feroz informed Exchange the second high pressure molding line at Solapur plant has been completed. Commercial production has started, and the manufacturing capacity of casting has increased from 150,000 metric tons to 170,000 metric tons per annum. The capex has costed them 170 crores. Tata Motors raises commercial vehicle prices up to 5% from 1st of April 2023. Company hike would help company to comply with stringent BS6 phase 2 emission norms. Hindustan Zinc has approved fourth interim dividend of 26 rupees, which amounts to almost 10,985 crores. BL Kashyap and Sons secured new order worth of 313 crores for railway land development at Bijwashan railway station. The project will be for 15 months. The total order book is 2,402 crores. In the last news, Intellect gets Egypt's Faisal Bank CBXR digital banking service. With that, over to you, Hitendra.
थैंक यू सर, गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। हम इस कॉल को एक बार हिंदी में कर लेंगे। सबसे पहले कल एलआईसी के मैनेजमेंट टीवी पे थे, उनके नए सीईओ ने कहा कि एलआईसी का यूएम है वो 44 लाख करोड़ तक पहुंच चुका है। सेकेंडली, कर्नाटका गवर्नमेंट ने फॉक्सकॉन को मंजूरी दे दी अपना 986 मिलियन का प्लान सेटअप करने के लिए। एमएनएम कुछ ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टर्स के साथ बातचीत में है, वो अपनी ईवी बिजनेस का बिजनेस स्टेक सेल करना चाहते हैं। वो अप्रोक्सीमेटली $1.3 बिलियन के आसपास का स्टेक सेल रहेगा। ये बिजनेस का वैल्यूएशन देखा जाए तो $9.1 का है, जो कि बहुत ही पॉजिटिव रहेगा एमएनएम के लिए। नेक्स्ट न्यूज रहेगी, अगर हम ईवी के देख रहे रजिस्ट्रेशन हाइस पे चल रहे 21.7 लाख ईवी रजिस्टर्स हो चुके हैं। उसका सबसे मेजोरिटी अगर देखा जाए तो स्टेट से यूपी में सबसे ज्यादा 4.6 लाख है। इंडिया फर्स्ट लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को भी सेबी से अप्रूवल मिल गया है। बेसिकली बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा ओन कंपनी है, उसमें इनका सबसे मेजोरिटी स्टेक है और वो आईपीओ के लिए अभी आगे वो हेज कर सकती है। एसबीआई कार्ड से भी इंटरम डिक्लेयर किया है 2.5 रुपीज का। ग्रैन्यूल्स हेल्थ की यहाँ पे एफडीए यूएस एफडीए की ऑडिट थी यूएसए प्लांट है, और इन्होंने 0 ऑब्जर्वेशंस मिला 15 से 20 मार्च को ये थे। थॉमस कुकर एसओडीसी ने पार्टनर किया एलआईटी माइंट्री के साथ, बेसिकली ग्रीन कार्पेट सर्विसेज उनको देंगे। एलएनटी को एक मेजर ऑर्डर मिला है हाइड्रोकार्बन बिजनेस से। मेजर बोले तो 5 से 7 हजार करोड़ के बीच का ये ऑर्डर बुक का साइज हो सकता है। आईडीएफसी और आईडीएफसी फर्स्ट का मर्जर भी जल्दी हो सकता है। ब्लू स्टार को भी वेस्टर्न रेलवे से ऑर्डर मिला है उनकी एसिफिकेशन के लिए। सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने कहा कि हीरो इलेक्ट्रिक और ओकिनावा ही जो दो कंपनीज है जिन्हें जो फेम सब्सिडी मिलती है, जिसको 1970 में शुरू किया था। पहले बहुत सारी कंपनीज के अंदर रेट पड़ी थी और फाइनली ये दो कंपनी के नाम आ रही है, हीरो इलेक्ट्रिक और ओकिनावा। एप्पल लिंक भी कह रहा है कि वो गवर्नमेंट से कह रही है कि थोड़े से जो लेबर लॉस और फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी लाया जाए, तो कि फैक्ट्री शिफ्ट होता है उसमें की जाए। तमिलनाडु सबसे पहली स्टेट गवर्नमेंट है, उन्हीं के यहाँ से ये आना चाहिए। और तमिलनाडु कह रहे हैं कि वो करना चाहते हैं, वो फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी से ओवरऑल एक अच्छा रहेगा और बाकी सारी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स को भी फॉलो कर सके। किर्लोस्कर फेरोज में भी देखा जाए तो उन्होंने सेकेंड हाई प्रेशर मोल्डिंग फैसिलिटी स्टार्ट किया सोलापुर में। बेसिकली 1.5 लाख मेट्रिक टन से बढ़ के 8.7 लाख मेट्रिक टन हो गया और अप्रोक्सीमेटली 170 करोड़ का केपेक्स रहेगा। टाटा मोटर्स ने भी अपने सीवी सेगमेंट के प्राइसेस बढ़ा दिए हैं। 5% से ये प्राइसेस जंप होंगे, अप्रैल 23 से लागू होगा। और बेसिकली जो शेंजन नॉर्म्स BS6 के फेज 2 की इम्प्लीमेशन है, तो ये प्राइस हाइक थोड़ी उनको हेल्प करेगी। हिंदुस्तान सिंह ने 26 रुपए का डिविडेंड दिया। टोटल आउटफ्लो देखा जाए तो 10,986 करोड़ का रहेगा। इंटेलेक्ट डिजाइन को भी गेजेट बैंक से ऑर्डर मिला है डिजिटल बैंकिंग सर्विसेज के लिए। नेक्स्ट है गैलेक्सी सॉफ्टवेयर की मैनेजमेंट कमेंट्री ने उन्होंने कंपनी को एक्सपीरियंस करी रोबस्ट ग्रोथ इंडिया सेगमेंट में। ओवरऑल अगर वॉल्यूम ग्रोथ देखा जाए तो 6 to 8% और सेल्स उन्हें लगता है यहाँ से आगे बढ़ सकती है डोमेस्टिक ग्रोथ से भी। और अफ्रीका और मिडल ईस्ट रीजन कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेस ड्यू टू वहाँ पे हाइपर इन्फ्लेशन और स्टीप करेंसी डेप्रिसिएशन के चलते। मैनेजमेंट ने उनकी एबिटा गाइडेंस भी दी गई है और उन्होंने कहा कि जो प्रपोर्शन इंटरनेशनल वेजेस है लास्ट टाइम मंथ का 65% से थोड़ा सा गिर गया 61-62 आ सकता है। नेक्स्ट न्यूज रहेगी सेल के लिए थोड़ी सी नेगेटिव है, जो उनकी 2400 करोड़ की केपेक्स थी वो डिले हो चुकी है। और इसके चलते देखा जाए तो मेनली जो पुअर परफॉर्मेंस कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स और मोबिलाइजेशन के चलते और रिसोर्सेज में डिले होने की वजह से ये डिले हो रहा है। मणिपुरम फाइनेंस की कल मैनेजमेंट मीट थी। मैनेजमेंट ने ये कहा कि मणिपुरम को एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि जो गोल्ड एंड नॉन गोल्ड पोर्टफोलियो 50-50 हो सकता है। नॉन गोल्ड पोर्टफोलियो जो कि अभी फास्टर रेट में ग्रो होगा, बेसिकली क्योंकि जो कोविड अभी पार हो चुका है, तो वे उसको एग्रेसिवली परस्यू करना चाहिए। और जो गोल्ड लोन का ईएम है उसको भी वो ग्रो करेंगे 6 to 8% फॉर FY24 और 10 to 12% FY25 में। कंसोलिडेटेड ईएम वो अभी भी कह रहे हैं जो ग्रो हो सकता है 20% के आसपास। ऑल्सो उनके सक्सेशन प्लानिंग के लिए भी कहा कि जो मिस्टर नंद कुमार हैं, उनकी जो डॉटर है डॉक्टर सुमिता, वो एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर हैं और वो आगे जाके व्हीकल फाइनेंस वर्टिकल को लीड करेंगे। और इसके साथ हमें लगता है कि मन्नापुरम की जो मैनेजमेंट कमेंट्री वो थोड़ी सी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, क्लियर ग्रोथ है उनके लिए, और जो नॉन गोल्ड पोर्टफोलियो को वापस वो बाउंस बैक होते हुए दिख रहे हैं, तो हमें इसमें बाय रेटिंग है, टारगेट प्राइस 148 करता है। अगली न्यूज देखेंगे राउट मोबाइल के। राउट मोबाइल ने एक रोबी एक्सेटा जो कि सेकंड लार्जेस्ट मोबाइल ऑपरेटर है बांग्लादेश में रन किया है। ये डील देखा जाए तो इम्प्लीमेंट करेगा यूनिफाइड कम्युनिकेशन एज अ सर्विस सोल्यूशन, जो कि नेटवर्क ऑपरेशन में हेल्प करेगा, न्यू सोर्स ऑफ रेवेन्यू और इम्प्रूव करेगा प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी के लिए, और एक्सपांड करेगा कस्टमर बेस बाय 15%। अगर हम डील साइज देखे जाए तो 61 बिलियन यूएसडी के आसपास है, एक्सपेक्टेड टू ग्रो हो सकती है 240 बिलियन तक, जो कि इस 19% के आसपास है। करेंटली यहाँ पे कोई वेंडर्स नहीं जो फुल सर्विस प्रोवाइड करते हैं स्पेस में, सो ओवरऑल ये डील रूल बहुत ही अच्छी रहेगी क्लाउड मोबाइल के लिए। कार्बोरंडम यूनिवर्सल की भी न्यूज है, उन्होंने एक साइन किया लाइसेंसिंग एग्रीमेंट, जो कि ट्रांसफर टेक्नोलॉजी रहेगा डिफेंस डीआरडीओ के साथ। बेसिकली मैन्युफैक्चर करते हैं सिरामिक इंग्रेडिएंट्स जो कि एरोस्पेस और मिसाइल सिस्टम में, जो कि मिसाइल के ऊपर की जो कैप होती है वो सिरामिक बेस की रहती है, और ये की बहुत हाईली इंटेंसिव और एकदम स्पेशलाइज मटेरियल से बनता है, और ये जो सिरामिक है और इसमें बहुत ही स्ट्रिंजेंट टेस्टिंग भी की जाती है। हालांकि अगर कार्बोनिक यूनिवर्सल का देखा जाए तो ओवरऑल डिफेंस का जो पोर्शन है उनके बिजनेस में बहुत ही छोटा है, बट एक ओवरऑल एक पॉजिटिव सेंटीमेंट भी रह सकता है। आईटी सेक्टर में भी हम देख रहे हैं कि जैसे बैंकिंग एजेंट चल रहा है, तो नियर टर्म Q4 को एक्सपेक्ट करें बीएसएफआई में इम्पैक्ट बहुत ही कम हो सकता है, और ये इम्पैक्ट 1 से 2% के आसपास ही रह सकता है। सोनाडा सॉफ्टवेयर ने भी सबसे बड़ी डील विन की है, जो कि टोटल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वैल्यू से देखा जाए तो 160 मिलियन से लास्ट 10 ईयर्स में ये डील विन सबसे बड़ी है। यूएस बेस्ड कंज्यूमर रिटेल कंपनी है, और सोनाटा अपनी मैनेज करेगी एंड टू एंड आईटी मॉडर्नाइजेशन और ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन इस क्लाइंट के साथ, और ये कपल्ड रहेगा न्यू एक्विजिशन के साथ। तो ओवरऑल एक बहुत ही पॉजिटिव है सोनाटा सॉफ्टवेयर। एचजी इंफ्रा को भी L1 बिडर डिक्लेयर किया कानपुर रेलवे स्टेशन प्रोजेक्ट के लिए, जो कि 655 करोड़ के आसपास का प्रोजेक्ट है, ओवर 36 मंथ्स के आसपास का रहेगा। Q4 में देखा जाए तो कंपनी ने प्लान किया है 30 बिलियन के आसपास का इनफ्लो, और जो अचीव उन्होंने 6 से 25 बिलियन भी कर लिया है। तो ऑर्डर इनफ्लो ओवरऑल पॉजिटिव है एचजी इंफ्रा के लिए, रेवेन्यू विजिबिलिटी भी दिख रही है, और मोमेंटम भी आगे कंटिन्यू होता दिख रहा है।
Technical and derivatives outlook. So there was recovery in the market yesterday, and the market was up by 119 points to close above 17,100 mark. So we believe that this bounce back trade will continue till 17,200, 17,300 level, and gradually it might even trade close to 17,400, 17,500 level. On the higher side, the 200-day moving average value is at 17,454. So I believe that once we see very strong closing above 17,454, then the strong reversal on the upside will be seen. But till then, it's a sideways to positive bias. Lower side, it looks like the market has taken support near 17,000 level. So we are talking of it bounce back from 17,100, another 200 points, 250 point bounce back is what we are looking on charts. So we will maintain positive bias for the market. Coming to the Bank Nifty, the looks like it is outperformed the Nifty index, and it has traded above the 15th March candle, which was the bearish candle, the day when we saw the breakdown in the Bank Nifty. So we have now crossed that, and we are even close about those about that candle. So which is a bullish indication. So technically, I believe that Bank Nifty above 40,000 in the cash levels has a potential to move above till 41,000, 41,500 level. So for Nifty and Bank Nifty, for both the indices, we are positive. And what we are observing, all this for the last couple of days, there were huge short positions in the market. So slowly, that short positions are getting unwinded, and we are seeing a fresh long build-ups in the from the derivatives point of view. So, for example, in auto, the Bajaj Auto and Bosch is looking positive. In banking, the Canara Bank, Axis, and Kotak Bank are slowly turning positive. And in capital goods, ABB and L&T is looking positive on charts. So slowly the sentiment is changing. So maybe so though we are seeing a bounce back, we are seeing a rally on the higher side. We will consider this as a bounce back as long 17,400, 500 levels are not taken out on the weekly closing basis. But overall, the sentiment and the structure looks positive. So I think we should be seeing a recovery in the market in the near term. Coming to derivatives data, the Nifty futures has seen a long build-up in yesterday's session to the tune of 1.78%. The put call ratio gained from 0.83 to 0.88. So it has added little bit of strength. The major call additions were seen 17,200 and 17,500. So this will be the resistance. And in the put front, 17,000 and 16,900. So this will act as a support. In Bank Nifty, the Bank Nifty has also seen a long build up to the tune of 1.23%. The put call ratio, which was at 0.78, has now closed at 1.04, which is very strong. Whenever the put call ratio climbs above one level, it is a very strong indication on the positive side. The major call addition was seen as 40,000. So this will be a timing resistance, and on the lower side put option 39,500. So that will act as a support. So with both the data, we believe that we are going to see the positive bias in the short term from 15-20 days kind of time frame. We are liking DLF, Havels, and Grassing. So anybody who wants to take a positional view can keep a watch on this counter. So overall, and lastly, the FI data, they shorted close to some 800 contracts in index future. This long short ratio from 8.62 has come to 8.42. So slightly, they were again the net seller in yesterday's session. But we believe that they are at the lowest point. Maybe in next 1 or 2 days, maybe once the Fed things are out, I think there should be some buying should be seen from the FIs also, which should support the positive view for the market. So that's all for that from my end. I'll hand over to Bunty sir for more research updates. Thank you.
Thank you, Bridges sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, team. Few updates from my side. Starting first with HG Infra. HG Infra has declared L1 for redevelopment of Kanpur railway station project worth 655 crores for a construction period of 36 months. This order will help HG Infra diversify into railway segment. Total order inflow till date for FY23 stood at 86 billion, that is around 8600 crores. In Q4, company had planned to achieve inflows of around 30 billion, of which it has now achieved 25 billion. This order inflow is very much positive for HEG Infra as it enhances revenue visibility, and we expect this momentum to continue next year on the back of election spending year. So we are very much positive on the stock with a buy rating with a target price of 1067. Next is on the Sonata Software. Sonata Software has signed its largest ever contract with a TCV, that is total contract value of around $160 million for 10 years with a US based consumer retail company. Sonata will be managing end-to-end IT modernization and transformation for the client. This, coupled with its new acquisition, bodes well or positive for the company Sonata Software. Next on IT sector, as we are seeing around, Indian IT is expected to be impacted by recent banking crisis globally. Although in near term Q4, that is Q4 FY23, we expect BFSI impact to be marginally impacted. But for FY24, the impact could be around 1 to 2%. We believe vendor consolidation and cost takeouts deal will gain traction. We maintain our stance that we should stick to large cap stocks like TCS and Infosys for near term because of the under the IT sector. Next is on the Carborundum Universal. The company has signed a licensing agreement for transfer of technology with a DRDO, that is Defense Research and Development Organization, for manufacturing ceramic randoms used in aerospace and missile system. Missiles undergo extremely high surface temperatures while traveling through the atmosphere and while re-entering it from space. To withstand those temperature, randoms located at the tip of a missile are made of ceramic. The design of ceramic randoms for defense activities require deep expertise and stringent testing at every stage to ensure reliability and accuracy. This news or this signing bodes well for the stock Carborundum Universal. Next is Route Mobile. They have won a deal from Robi Axiata, which is second largest mobile network operator in Bangladesh. As a part of this deal, Route will implement its unified communication as a service solution, which will help the network operator in adding a new source of revenue. which will improve the profitability and expand the customer base by 15%. According to the company, current market size of unified communication as a service is 61 billion US dollars and is expected to grow to 40 billion US dollar by 2030. That is CAGR of 90% growth. Currently, there are no vendors who provide full service offerings in this space. With this deal, Route has become the first player to do so. So this news bodes very well for Route Mobile. Next is on the Manappuram Finance. Manappuram, we have attended the analyst meet Manappuram Finance, which was headed by Mr. VP Nandkumar and other members. Management expects the gold loan versus non-gold loan portfolio to move from current 65-67% to 50-50% because the non-gold portfolio will grow at a faster rate, at a faster pace. And gold loan growth is expected around 6 to 8% next year and 10 to 12% for for FY25. Overall AUM growth is expected to grow at 20% for FY24. Also, as a succession planning, MD has appointed her daughter, Dr. Sumita, as the ED, and she is expected to lead the vehicle financing vertical. Going forward, management is confident of stronger AUM growth led by non-gold portfolio. We have a buy rating on the stock with a target price of 148. Next is sale. Nearly 2,400 crore of capex projects of sale got delayed. The sale is witnessing a delay in ongoing projects in Billai, Rourkela, and Bokaro steel plants. Projects which involve modernization of plants, modernization replacement scheme. The cumulative value of high-ended capacity expansion modernization projects valued at 150 crore taken up through these plants are pegged at around 3,800 crore. The delay is due to account of poor performance of contractors, poor mobilization of resources, and delay in placement of orders and supply of materials. So this seems to be slightly negative with respect to SLA as the capex projects got delayed. Lastly, Galaxy Surfactant. Key updates we got from the management commentary are as company is expected to experience robust growth in India with a cautious growth in US and Europe. So overall volume growth is projected to be around 6 to 8%. The sales are expected to be driven by domestic growth, while sales from Africa and Middle East may continue to experience stress due to hyperinflation and steep currency depreciation. Management guided that EBITDA growth is expected to be in line with the volume growth and inventories are getting diluted while customers are coming back to pre-COVID levels. The proportion of international business in FY23, that is last 9 months, if you see, it is 65%, which may come down to 61 to 62% in FY24. However, company's EBITDA growth seems to be in line with the expected volume growth, which may be a positive indicator of the company's ability to manage its operations effectively. So that seems to be the positive commentary with respect to Galaxy Surfactants. That's it from my side. Over to you, Kshitija ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. Few updates from my side. First update on Tata Power. Tata Power Renewable Energy Limited yesterday said it has received a letter of award from MSEDCL to set up 200 megawatt solar project in Solapur, Maharashtra. So basically, this letter of award has been received from Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Company Limited. The project will commission within 18 months from the power of purchase agreement, that is execution date. Next update on Tata Powers. Tata Powers will increase price of its commercial vehicles range by 5% and starting April 1st ahead of transition to the B6 phase 2 to new emission norms. Next update on Indian Oil Corporation. Company has received approval for setting up petrochemical complex at Pradeep, Odisha. An estimated project cost is around rupees 61,077 crore. The project will improve the petrochemical intensity index of the company and de-risk its fossil fuel business. Then next update on PFC, Power Finance Corporation. Company's board approved raising 18,000 crore debt via long-term borrowings, short-term borrowings and commercial papers during next financial year. The next update is Zydus Life Science. Company received final approval from US FDA for tofacitinib tablets for 5 mg and tentative approval from same tablets 10 mg. Lupin has received approval from the US FDA for its bexapeprazole tablets, which will manufacture at Pithampur facility in India.